Listening 4.4.2.
Good afternoon and welcome to our radio show, Tech News. Today our guest speaker is virtual reality expert Cindy Jones. Thank you for coming on the show, Cindy.
Thank you for inviting me.
Can you tell us what virtual reality is?
Yes. It's a computer environment which looks like a real environment. The person using virtual reality can interact with it.
Do you know when virtual reality began?
The first computers didn't have screens, so we can say that the idea came in the 1950s, when someone suggested connecting a screen or monitor to a computer.
Can you explain what the first virtual reality displays were?
Some people say that the first virtual reality displays were radar screens. These were used in places like airports by air traffic controllers to guide planes.
Could you give some examples of how virtual reality is used today?
It's used for many things. Apart from computer games, it's used in education and training, for example, to train pilots and doctors. It's also used for designing buildings and cars and many other things.
Would you explain some of the limitations of virtual reality?
One limitation is that the images are more like cartoons than real life. This is mainly because computers are not powerful enough to make the displays more realistic. Another limitation is that the experience is limited to audio and visual.
Do you have any idea what virtual reality will be like in the future?
I'm sure that the images will be more realistic and move faster. There will probably also be a sense of touch and smell in future virtual reality.
That's very interesting. Thank you very much for talking to us today, Cindy.
It was a pleasure.